you've mentioned now twice about how much of a different person you were, and how I think in your introduction you said something along the lines of like you thought you really loved Jesus, but you didn't, or didn't as much, and now you do.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about transformation even from when Corey remembers 2015 to now. Can you talk about what that transformation was or is, or how you went through that?
Oh, wow. It's so many stages, and actually even thinking about that this morning. And this is going to sound so hyper spiritual and so cliche. So initially, thought I was thinking, and you guys invited me in this morning. I was just, meditating, talking to the Holy Spirit, talking to God. And I'm like, wow, I know nothing. What an honor to be asked, what an honor. And thinking, what questions will be asked, and and the Holy Spirit's just like, chill. And I thought, I want to say to them, where I'm at right now is so much further in relationship and proximity to Jesus than I have ever been. But I would hope that when I'm 80 years old, I plan to live to 120, just so everyone's aware. My friends know this, that when I am 80 years old, I will look back at this time and be like, what were you even talking about? Because the breadth and the width and the amazingness and the wonder of the Holy Spirit and God in us, who continues to draw us in, is saying there's more, there's more, there's more. And so I yearn for that all the time, but like thinking when I am 80 years old, I am going to look at this time of my life and be like, this was just the beginning.
Yeah.
And so I look back, and sometimes I'm like, wow, you were such an idiot, like thinking early, when you just give your life to Christ and you're like, this is so amazing. And you think you know stuff, and you read the Bible and you're like, I have this like enlightenment, and look at what he's doing. And then you look back and you're like, wow, did I really say that to that person? Or did I really do that? Or did I act? Did I think I knew anything? And it's so humbling, and it's so beautiful. And I would say when we moved to Pittsburgh, and it now has been 10 years. So we've been in Pittsburgh for 10 years. And, I thought I knew it, and it's this beautiful, again, the mercy of God, that there's a progression. People always say you never arrive. But sometimes we think we've got it. We've got it figured out. We've got, we've got Jesus figured out. We've got the Bible figured out. We've got church figured out. We've got the Holy Spirit figured. We've got the strategy. We've got the agenda. We've got the formula all figured out. And then he literally comes into our lives, our hearts, sometimes externally, sometimes internally, and flips the tables again. And we are brought to a place of, do I know anything? And thank you that you're bringing me into a place where I am humbled to say, do I even know you? And that's not scary. Used to be scary. And it's not condemning. It's him just drawing us closer and closer and closer. It's beautiful.
It's vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's putting yourself in this spot. My Will Jones pops, one of his proverbs would be like, he always says like, I've learned a lot since I knew everything.
Yeah.
And he used to say,
Wow.
like, I always think of like, even as a 20-year-old, that if I look back in like Corey in his mid-20s, for sure, thought I had a handle on lots of things and understanding, and would look back at previous generations and ways of thinking and being like, how have you not like come to this at your age? And then now I look back in my late 30s and be like,
Yeah.